Renars podcast.
You are well better known as a Ginger Ninja and Trickster. Is that the same thing, or it's like...
It's just in one, Ginger Ninja Trickster, GNT. Okay. Well, everyone assumes that I started when I was really young, but I didn't. I was into sports always did loads of different sports, but I didn't really get into martial arts until I was 15.
When do you think you realized that martial arts is that's the path?
I think literally about a year and a half, 2 years in. Because I would have been 17, 18 when I dropped out of school. All I did was make a video. I'd never thought of really plugging myself in that way. I did the 540 kick tutorial. It literally was just for my students, but I thought it was easy just to upload it on YouTube. And also there was loads of problems like with Facebook and stuff in those days with a certain amount of time you were allowed videos up and all you had to split them into sections. Yeah. So I just used YouTube because it was like a 10, 12 minute video, so I could just upload it and then just give everyone the link and they could just watch it. And I kind of realized then kind of where I was at, because I didn't actually know my level. All I knew is I was good enough to teach certain moves and can help people with the information.
Spider-Man was big. I think one of the main videos.
Spider-Man's kind of, that's what kind of, my channel was popular for martial arts channel, but then when I put up the Spider-Man video doing martial arts, it went to another level. It was ridiculous.
Did you get offers from Marvel?
No,
damn it.
Unfortunately not.
How many million something subscribers?
It's over 1 million. I don't really, to be honest, I haven't really focused on it a little while.
Because you're too busy to do big movies. Yeah, we know that. We're going to talk about that a bit later.
People I like kind of looked up in mine, like Van Damme, Scott Adkins, Tony Jaa, you look up to, like kind of think, I want to learn their moves and different stuff because you see it on the big screen. I went to a Comic-Con in Birmingham to see Scott Adkins. Again, a fan, so I was obviously meeting different people. Met him, got on with him really well, had a really good interaction. Went home, thought nothing else of it. It was like, have a good day. And then he messaged me on Twitter and he said, by the way, when are you free to train? And I was like, whenever. And then he said, I just want to come down and we can train a little bit. I was like, cool. First movie was Eliminators. So I did that scene and it was the robber scene coming into the house. I did that and was like, he was really happy. I was happy, enjoyed it. And then he's like, I've got another part. You're a robber in this. So you got balaclava on. He was like, it's a policeman scene in 2 weeks time. Do you want to do that? And I was like, hell yeah.
Kingsman, the first one?
The second one.
The second one?
Yeah, the Golden Circle.
Yeah. What did you do in that one?
Doubled Sir Elton John. Flying sidekicks and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, it was it was a little bit longer the scene.
Sir Elton, right.
Yeah, Sir Elton John, yeah. I got caught wind that I started doing a movie and Marcus Shake Chef just big up Marcus.
He's a really cool dude. Like I think one of the only stunt coordinators who we have now who's still capable to do all the kicks and tricks and just crazy.
Yeah, no, he's brilliant at what he does. Really good. Yeah. Basically, I trained with him a bit in Cardiff Central, not knowing obviously, he was going to progress, or didn't even know the structure obviously of stunts or anything. The biggest influence, you can name bigger movies in the martial arts world, but for me it was Way of the Dragon, Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris. I remember my dad watching it downstairs when I lived in Halsted Street, Corporate. It was more like the next level. Yeah. Like of the extra spins, the extra higher kicks and flips and different stuff. So Boyka, obviously, from Undisputed 2. Yeah, well, Tony Jaa and Ong Bak and Warrior King. And
Tony Jaa has some sick acrobatic moves. Mate, like, that's just insane.
Ridiculous.
Like, did he do this thing where he jumps off the elephant or something and just smash someone's brains out? He did some crazy shit.
It's a good sell.
Watch it.
Yeah, mate, he's phenomenal.
Did you ever notice that there's disadvantages that, you can't, there's no punching? Like if you go against someone who is a kickboxer, for example, and like they do both, or everyone's like, you're going to smash them anyways.
No, I'm just laughing because I started in kickboxing first.
Oh, you see?
A way of doing things which other martial arts will give you as well. So it's like a puzzle piece. You've got a few puzzle pieces from TKD, and then if you want to really, I'd say, not that I think I'm a master of kicking, but if you want to become all-rounded, you have to take from other martial arts as well.
No, when I was practicing karate, I thought karate is the shit. I
think most people, whatever martial art they pick, think is the shit.
I know. And then you go against kickboxer and on the ring and you get slammed in a corner. You're like, I don't know what to do now.
Seminars, workshops.
Yeah, and then you've done all over the world.
Yeah.
I mean, so you're a 4th Dan in
Taekwondo ITF.
ITF.
First Dan in WT.
In WT. So
and
those
then
are the 2.
I'm a 3rd degree in kickboxing as well.
ITF is like you're allowed to punch in the stomach and in the face as well,
Yes.
or it's only stomach?
There's just no kicks or punches below the belt. So you can kick above the belt, body head. You can punch body head.
It's like kickboxing.
It's pretty much kickboxing. Yeah.
The other one is Olympic one where you just only
WT
kick.
who used to be known as WTF, but now they kind of shortened it because obviously the the abbreviation.
Oh right, I don't even know about it.
Yeah, so it's WT World Taekwondo, which is what you see at the Olympics, which is all kicking and only body punches.
One of the ridiculous was like Commando. You know, when the Arnie comes in, holds the thing, and he just shoots. Everyone just falls. Everyone just falls. Even as a kid, I was like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, none of them could get to him. Like, what? As they point a gun at you and shoot at you, there's this dude in a bush who sits and presses the button, and they explode. So it looks like you get shot in the blood, whatever.
It's got the biggest miss I've ever seen. Have you seen it?
I don't remember.
Oh, mate, you're going to have to watch it.
Wait, no. Are you talking about when they were fighting outside?
Outside the trash cans.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes, I do remember that one. That was a huge miss. One of my favorite ones, I think it was the crazy one when the guy rides a horse and then slides under the
I've seen
under
that.
the track. Oh, that was so good. Backflip, but forward. So you move forward and do backflip kind of thing, right? That's a gainer. But in this move, you kind of go half gainer and then you have to end landing your head first.
Yeah,
your
so
head
it's
first.
literally half
and so,
backflip.
Yeah, and so
forwards.
basically people most of the time over rotate, under rotate, they smack on.
Yeah, I just think seeing these icons really do get people started.
Yeah, mine was Van Damme, 100%. Like
Yeah,
his split kick, fucking, yeah.
Have you met him yet?
No, but I don't think I want to meet him now. And this is one of the crazy things when someone says like, what is the celebrity you want to meet? And I was like, I always want to meet Arnie. But do I want to meet Arnie now? Yeah, not sure. I want to meet them when they're like,
Pinnacle.
Maybe not even a pinnacle, just kind of like, just over the pinnacle, when they're just kind of past it or something. Not now when they're like walking history channels. Okay, let's have a break.
Blah, blah, blah.
Renars podcast.